Respected Chair, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, it gives me great honor and pleasure to address this conference today on behalf of the government of North Macedonia and to present some of the priorities of our government. The government of North Macedonia devotes great attention on social dialogue. As we all know, the social dialogue bodies and processes present a powerful weapon for tackling important economic and social issues, handling crises, fostering good governance and social justice, reducing inequality, recovering the economy, and promoting economic growth. The social dialogue leads to mutual understanding between social groups representing different interests so as to agree on a solution to problems of common interest. One of the key principles of participatory governance is that those who could be affected by a decision should and must be involved in the making and implementing thereof. In other words, those affected by the government legal provisions or strategies should participate in the opinion-forming process and given the opportunity to bring forward their proposals. And that is exactly what we as a government constantly strive for and implement. For years, the Economic and Social Council has been operating as a forum that is consulted on the most important draft laws, policies and measures in the economic and social sphere on a regular basis. The Economic and Social Council was exactly where solutions and measures addressing the consequences of the pandemic and the energy crisis were discussed and produced with the overriding aim of helping the economy as well as workers and vulnerable categories of citizens. A few months ago, we as a government opened negotiation on the General Collective Agreement for the public sector, the last signing of which dates back 15 years. The consultation process is ongoing and it will bring enormous pleasure to reach a solution that, despite possibly being imperfect, will definitely be the result of a successful dialogue between the government and the social partners. Facing the challenge relating to the employment of young people following the completion of their educational process, long-term unemployment and frequent involvement in informal work, we have seen the need for a systemic approach to tackling the problem that young people in North Macedonia face. Specifically, the need to reduce youth unemployment and to increase youth employability. In this respect, I will briefly elaborate on the topic of Youth Guarantee as one of the European major initiatives aimed at providing young people with a quality offer of employment, continuous education and training or traineeship within 4 months from their respective date of registration in the Employment Service Agency. In fact, North Macedonia is the first non-member state of the EU that has been successfully implementing the Youth Guarantee project since 2018, with over 80,000 entries of young people to date. This far, almost 40% of the participants have received an offer of employment, continuous education and training or traineeship, which is considered as a positive outcome. Despite all of us being witness to the fact that challenges of building a functional and healthy society never cease, we as a government do not deviate from this path, because it's for the good for workers, it's for the good for all of us, because it means social justice for all. Thank you very much.